See the thing in the Epstein files?
Oh yeah, like those Epstein files. In fact, I can't believe that, like, everybody just kind of like, oh, okay, and they're moving on with their lives. Did you see that guy at the Atlanta airport flipping out, the well-dressed black dude who just freaks out in the Atlanta, just like a couple of days ago? I saw it on YouTube, and I saw it on Twitter or X, and this guy's just freaking out in the Atlanta airport. He's like, I read the Epstein files. Like, all of you, you're going about your lives like nothing's happening. Look, you're all zombies. And he's right. It's like Invasion of the Body Snatchers. Everybody is just numb to everything. Like, dudes, we had a global pandemic, aliens, all these like revelations. People are, eating babies. He's basically like, you're all acting like nothing's happening. Like, what the fuck? You're all just pretending you're just drones going on in your normal lives.
People are waiting for a condensed version that lays out all the facts. It's the people that are like really interested in reading all the emails.
I think the Luciferians cast a spell on the world. And,
for real?
Oh, absolutely. It's just like how vampires can't go into a house unless they're invited. They tell you, what's going on ahead of time. It's predictive programming. And once you say it out loud and you put it out there and make fun of it and do a little skit, like Stephen Colbert did a little skit on his show where, oh, here's a baby. I'm going to take this baby and I'm going to give it to Moloch. And he goes into like a cloudy red, furnace and hands the baby over. And he's, oh, the baby's going to be fine. And they make a joke about it and the audience laughs. Okay, we're all now conditioned to it. We've all seen it. And by laughing at it, we were complicit in it.
As we look around today, all the fear and the chaos and the static and the pandemonium that's going on right now in the world is absolutely overwhelming for a lot of people. Just grasping the massive information dump, and it's all being done on purpose. One, there is a such thing as predictive programming, MKUltra, all these Project Bluebeam, the manipulation of the weather, and just everything with the quantum computing and the AI, and all of this stuff is wrapped together. I was in a conversation the other day with somebody, and he was talking about the Middle East and what's going on over there and how Iran's so evil and this and that and the other thing. And it's just like, yeah, well, there are, in my opinion, wrongdoings on all sides because none of what's going on really honors God. And if you really look at the scriptures and you want to get debating scripture and this holy war and everything, it's like, to be honest with you, nobody's completely in the right. And this is a conversation most people don't want to have. It's not an easy one to have. Who's really behind pursuing all of these technologies, and who's really behind trying to enslave the world, and what's going on behind the scenes with some of these people over in that region in the Middle East? So many things that people just overlook and don't put together. But when you really look at the scripture and you analyze it from that perspective, it's going to force you to swallow some truths that may be very, very hard to digest. And like they said, when you look at who's behind all of this, and who's in bed with who, where's the money going, what's going on behind the scenes? Look at BlackRock, look at the markets, look at everything. Zoom out, take a deep breath, and look at everything with an open mind. How deep do you really want to go? Because if you really look into the research, just everything, all the way back to Hitler, Antarctica, the Nephilim, the fallen angels, all of it, all linked to the old world, and all linked to the building of the Antichrist beast system, all the black magics and the dark arts. I believe the old world was much more similar to Clash of the Titans meets Lord of the Rings meets Chronicles of Narnia. On that island, the rituals, the sacrifice, the Bilderberg Group, Davos, all of this. Alex, Alex Jones. Go through my page, Alex Jones, and blowing off the lid off of that whole thing. And there's people like Nicholson 1968. I highly recommend you go check out his page. You know, I mean, even look at the temple in Mecca. What is it? It's a cube worship. It's the battle between the lineages, and it'll never end. All the fallen angels, all the Nephilim, everything. Remember when Moses came down from the mountain with the Ten Commandments after receiving them, he found them doing what? They were worshiping the golden calf that they had built. They were doing all kinds of disgusting things, having orgies and all kinds of crazy shit. Then you had the Tower of Babylon and that whole situation. Then you had the flood, and after the flood, what happened? If you dig deep into the scriptures, you'll see that one of Noah's sons sought out the dark arts and started going back into the occult. And it all links up to today with trying to seek out all the ancient truths and the mysteries. It's all stockpiled underneath the Vatican. And we have certain people controlling everything.